Afternoon everyone, and a very warm welcome to another episode of Microsoft Flights in 2024. So today we are here at London Stansted doing a short flight over to Edinburgh. Approximate flight time is around 1 hour. So we've got 104 passengers on board today, just getting them loaded as we speak. Fuel is all on board as far as I'm aware, and I'll just quickly take you through the flight. So we have got VATSIM ATC online, which is quite nice. We've currently got Tower online, Essex radar, and London Control in the north is online as well. So expecting runway 22 for departure, Tower 1 Romeo Sid, and expecting runway 24 in Edinburgh, input 1 Echo. Cruise level 320, so fairly high cruise level today, with a short headwind of 5 knots, and like I say, 4.4 tons of fuel. So we are below our maximum landing weight, so we can make an immediate return if required.
Right now, 14 Lima, Stansted Tower, hello, runway 22, continue approach.
We've still got the issue with GSX, however there has been an update to GSX this morning, but I've not had a chance to update it as of yet.
Easy 1000, standard missed approach, back to radar 120.625, bye bye. Radar 120.625.
So we're pretty much all good to go. The only thing we need to do is calculate our takeoff speeds.
374 via Sierra 1, line up runway 22.
We can have a Paxson departure, fairly long runway here at Stansted. 133, 133, 136, flaps 1 up 1.5. So now jump down to MCD and we'll just quickly change the transition level, so 7,000. Trim's fit pretty hard today, 1.5. So hopefully that is the last lot of passengers, maybe.
Easy, Lufthansa 374, surface wind 310 degrees, 4 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
So what we can do whilst the rest of the passengers are getting on is we can get our clearance.
Once again, thank you and a very warm welcome on board this British Airways flight.
Stansted Tower, good afternoon. Shuttle 97 Tacos with you on stand 51 left. Information hotel on board Airbus A319 requesting IFR to Edinburgh.
Shuttle 97 Tango, Stansted Tower, hello, standby crew back.
That's fine. So we can get the APU on and started. The APU on and APU start. With regards to the overhead, we are receiving another overhead in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. A complete new one. So apparently the version that I've got is not the newest version that they've had, and that was due to the issues that I've been having, so replacement.
Right now 14 Lima, surface wind 310 degrees and 4 knots, runway 22, clear to land. Lufthansa 374, contact Stansted radar 120.625, bye bye.
Contact Stansted radar on 120.625, Lufthansa 374. Thank you, bye bye.
Shuttle 97 Tango, Stansted Tower, good afternoon. Cleared to Edinburgh, Utava 1 Romeo departure, squawk 5664.
Cleared to Edinburgh on the Utava 1 Romeo departure, squawking 5664, short 97 Tango. That's that all done and dusted. 120.625, we've got that in the box. Looks like London Control's just gone offline, so hopefully once all the passengers are on, we can get ourselves pushed back from stand. Okay, look at the company message, make sure the load sheet's not changed at all. So all passengers are on board. I think we're just waiting for cargo. Once that is all on, then we should be good. Get the bleed air on. So apologies, it's an afternoon stream. Unfortunately, I'm at work tonight, so the only real option that we have available to us today.
Right now, 14 Lima, welcome to Stansted, taxi second left, Juliet. Expect stand 2, expect stand 4 to right.
Left, second to left from Juliet and expect stand 2 for right, and 14 Lima.
So just waiting for the last few bags. Well, we've got 4 more bags, so. I presume there's no other. Oh, there's another carousel of them. This is the only problem, they won't do the refueling during that time. So, cockpit preparation, gear pins and covers removed. Fuel quantity 4,480 kilograms, and that is balanced. Seatbelts on, it is our set to nav, and we'll just verify that on the MCDU. All 3 in nav alignment, and Barif 1023. Just double check that the latest QNH 1023. Yep.
Hello, a very good afternoon to you all. My name's Cameron, and on behalf of the entire crew, very warm welcome on board this British Airways flight. To help us depart as soon as possible, please place your larger hand baggage securely into the overhead lockers. All the bags, including those tagged with the yellow label, should be placed under the seat in front of you. If you're sitting in a front row seat or an emergency exit row, the floor area around your seat must be completely clear for takeoff. Once you is not permitted at any time whilst on board.
Stansted Tower, good afternoon, airline 101 Papa, hangar 2 Western Apron, with information Hotel Run Embraer 190, requesting clearance to Guernsey.
Airline 101 Papa, Stansted Tower, hello. Cleared to Guernsey, Nugbo 1 Romeo departure, squawk 3526.
Oh, we've lost
To Guernsey,
radar now as well.
Nugbo 2 Romeo
See?
departure, squawk 3526, airline 101 Papa.
Airline 101 Papa, read back correct, QNH 1023.
Stansted Tower, hello again, Easy 1000, we are 4 DMEs, CT.
Easy 1000, Stansted Tower, hello again. Surface wind 310 degrees at 4 knots, runway 22, clear to land.
CT clear to land, Easy 1000.
So after the
Right now,
departure,
14 Lima,
initially
continue
a-
taxi Juliet
initially a
and
right
Charlie,
turn,
stand
and then
42
heading
right.
out towards Barclay.
Continue Julia, Charlie and
Then she
confirm
wants
your
4,000
stand 14
feet,
right or 14 Lima.
Negative, stand 42 right.
You stand 42 right, alright, 14 Lima, thank you.
So we should be all complete. Just wait for the boarding complete message, and then we should be good to go.
Cabin crew, boarding complete.
Stansted Tower, short 97 Tango is ready for push and start, stand at 5-1 left.
Shuttle 97 Tango, stand 51 left, push and start approved, Charlie East.
Push that through for Charlie East, short 97 Tango. Beacon on. The fast start parking brake is set. Take us with and thrust 133, 133, 136, thrust 80. Windows closed. Beacon is on.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Just wait for the tug to get connected, and we should be good to go.
Locking gear.
Easy 1000, welcome back to Stansted, taxi second left Juliet, and what stand would you like?
I'll do second left Juliet, and if we're able, stand 4-4 right, I believe we're up for.
Easy 1000, roger, so be second left Juliet and Charlie, stand 4-4 right.
So Juliet and Charlie, stand 4-4 right, easy 1000. We'll see you in a bit with a good call sign this time.
Please, please.
Okay, released.
Release parking brake.
Brakes
please.
released, clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start sequence 1 and 2, start in number 1.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic and cross-check. Well, a very warm welcome on board. All customers have now boarded, and we're about to brief you on the safety procedures of this Airbus A319. We ask that you remove your personal...
It's only a short
photos or
taxi
yes,
out, probably in
briefly.
a couple of minutes.
Portable electronic devices may be used during the flight as long as they are in flight safe mode. You may use handheld devices such as mobile phones, tablets and e-readers during takeoff and landing.
A-line 101 Papa requesting engine start.
A-line 101 Papa, engine start approved, report ready for taxi.
Stowed away safely.
Engine start approved, and we'll co A-line 101 Papa.
We will now demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Your attention is essential as these
Engine 1
features
starting to.
you've flown before. Please study the safety card in your seat area, as this includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type.
Please
such as
set
brake
parking
position,
brakes.
Brakes set,
location,
include
and
the disconnect.
operation.
Unlocking gear.
In the event of an emergency, low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and are being pointed out to you now. Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind this may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slides. High-heeled shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened. It must be worn whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and it is fastened and adjusted like this, and opened like this. For your comfort and safety, we recommend
Tow
that you
truck
keep your
disconnected,
seatbelt fastened
bypass
and
pin
visible
removed.
at all times during the flight.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Engine 2 available.
Provided. Oxygen masks like this will appear automatically. If you're wearing a face
Take off
mask,
comfy.
this should be removed before putting on an oxygen mask.
There's the pin.
Stay in your seat and pull the oxygen mask towards you. Place the oxygen mask over your mouth and nose and breathe normally.
Back controls full up.
Adjusting the band to secure it.
Pull down.
Please note that the bag may
Neutral.
not inflate.
Pull left.
You may need to pull
Pull
on the
right.
colored streamer to release your
Neutral.
mask.
Rudder.
Do
Pull
make
left.
sure your own mask is fitted
Pull
before
right.
helping
Neutral.
anyone else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required,
After start anti-air not required, they can set a check. Pitch trim 1.5 up. Rudder trim is neutral.
pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side.
Stansted Tower, shuttle 97 Tango, ready for taxi.
Red toggle as shown.
Shuttle 97 Tango, taxi holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Charlie, Hotel and Sierra.
Do not
Sierra 1, Charlie,
manipulate
Hotel,
light
Sierra,
sockets
shuttle 97 Tango.
outside the aircraft.
Taxi
Any
lights.
personal devices with flight safe mode should have this feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket.
Brakes released.
Larger devices, including laptops, must be switched off and stowed in your
And
luggage.
taxi checklist, flight controls, check flap setting, config 1 per sec, radar, predicted windshield system on and auto,
If it does, please
engine
do
base selected on, and eco mode, take off over.
Devices must be switched off and disconnected from any seat power sockets when not being used in flight. Please ensure your hand baggage does not block the aisles or exits. It must be put underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. If you place items into the locker carefully,
Brake check.
they may fall out and into someone.
Rushes
In the
in.
event of an evacuation, you must move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you.
A-line 101 Papa, ready for taxi.
The upright and take-off position with the armrest down, and your tray table is folded away.
A-line 101 Papa, do you require full length?
Smoking, including
A-firm 101 Papa.
vaping and the use of
A-line 101 Papa, roger, taxi to holding point Victor 1, run via Whiskey and Golf.
Taxi holding point Victor 1 via Whiskey and Golf, A-line 101 Papa.
Thank you very much for your attention. Cabin crew seats for takeoff.
Stansted Tower, Air France 422, good day, test radio.
One left.
Air France 422, Stansted Tower, hello,
Thank you.
ready 85.
Cabin secure.
Air France 422, Airbus A319, gate Alpha 3, information on board hotel, request IFR clearance, flight to Oslo.
Air
So,
France
line up
422,
checklist,
clear
take off
to
when we
Oslo,
confirm.
clack
2,
2 Echo
2.
departure, squawk 0477.
Config 1 plus TCAS TA.
Clear to Oslo,
Alright. Max 1 and 2 better.
plane 2 Echo departure, runway 22, squawk 0477, Air France 422.
Air France 422, read back correct. Information hotel is current, QH 1023.
Information hotel QNH 1023, Air France 422. Thank you.
Shuttle 97 Tango via Sierra 1, surface wind 310 degrees and 4 knots, runway 22, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 22, shut down center. That's 50%. Take off. Man, flax 80, SOS ready off the split. $100 knots. E1. Rotate. What's the right anchor? No.
A-line 101 Papa at Victor 1, cross runway 22.
Victor Oscar from 82, A-line 101 Papa.
Shuttle 97 Tango, no further ATC available over to Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Over to Unicom 122.8, Shuttle 97 Tango, thanks ATC, bye.
You're welcome, take care, mate.
Flap 0, speed check flap 0. Star.
Traffic dynamic kilo south of flight runway 25, triple 5000, only 2 Bravo.
Very good afternoon. My name is Cameron Dix.
Stansted traffic shuttle 97 Tango inbound Utah, climbing flight level 100.
I'd like to add a...
Echo traffic, please towards 8, Echo Romeo, establish runway 279.
Open climb 100.
Also working alongside me today, the team of Moira, David and Alexis.
If you want.
Remind you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated. You must remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. You take care when you open the overhead lockers, as items may have moved during takeoff. Minor smoking, e-cigarette vaping, use of other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. Be advised is made on today's flight to enter the network with
Open climb 320.
Dynamic kilo south airborne, only 2 Bravo, AFC 5 central.
Still under pressure.
Free by the .air Wi-Fi login screen on your personal electronic device. Phone should be placed on silent to avoid disturbing customers. Video and phone calls are also not permitted at any time during the cruise. We're about to start out on board.
London Control EGPH ready, sir.
Like cafe service, right to purchase.
Fantastic, London lights off.
Highlight cafe items on today's flight. Please connect to VA Wi-Fi. Visit va.com to discover the items available.
That's a traffic short 97 Tango inbound buzzer flight level 320. 104 plus 5 children. So input flight level 260 is our first restriction. So we'll have a quick look to see if there is any ATC at Edinburgh. Sometimes there is. Ground's online. There's a few aircraft on the ground there, not very busy though. So we should be landed at 15:33, so 45 minutes. There's not many aircraft about today, there's a couple in front of us. We'll just tune the frequency 121.755. So we're just overhead Trent, so it means we're near Manchester. 207 miles to run. So we could have a little bit of weather. We're going to just request the latest ATIS for So Edinburgh information Mike 1320, runway 2 condition report 555, transition level 70.
Master traffic unit 579 and we are now on 4 miles final and we took it out.
So winds 240 at 15 knots, visibility 6 kilometres. Light rain, scattered at 3,200, broken overcast at 3,000 feet, temperature 11, QNH 1016. So if we jump down here, got the destination information, QNH 1016, temperature is 11 degrees. And wind is 240 at 15, so transition level 070, then we'll have a quick look at the charts for runway 24. And this is height 106, well, it turns out this visibility is okay on the ground. 106 Barrow. There we go, so that gives us a approach speed 124. I'm going to give myself an extra knot, 125, 119. like I say, we'll probably start our descent a little bit earlier than it plans, probably in another 40 miles or so. Just get past Rovo. Let's see, we've got a little bit of weather. Well, pretty much all the way down. This is due to the rain by the look of things. Can have a quick look at the METAR and see what the METAR says about runway visibility and everything. Over 2,800, 12 degrees, rain. So it's about a 7 kilometre we've got. Have a quick look at the TIF as well. So between 12 o'clock and 1600, 6,000, 6 kilometre visibility, rain. Probability of 30. Approximate 25 knot gusts potential. So let's reduce our altitude now 260. It's quite a sharp. It's just the Lake District we're going over, to be fair. What it looks like. Have a look. Yeah, ahead of us is the lakes. So what we're going to do a bit of tuning up with the flight plan as well. Because it's only ground online, we can pretty much proceed how we want. But I want to have a look at it. So typically we don't tend to. So we tend to go from Esto, and then from Tartan we'll go direct to after Tartan. We'll go next waypoint, and it'll be Delta 027 X-ray. Now see what should happen. So we'll just go directly from that. What we need to make sure is we're going to achieve 7,000 feet at Tartan. That's the promise we need to be level at 260 across these couple of bits. And after in-rev we're going to have a good look at the weather and the radar here as well. You see we've got a big patch of rain. It's going to be a bit wet and miserable shortly. Once we get to between Impip and Imrep, we'll get the seatbelt signs on, get the cabin secure, just in case it gets a bit bumpy. So Edinburgh Ground is still online. I'll have a good look at the latest data. Information is November 2 news. So we'll just work out our landing performance. Maybe a little bit different with the fact that it's wet. Our landing weight is 53.9. So maybe a little bit less than that. So let's have a medium for auto brake. .3. Yeah, so it should be about right. Let's be back to 270 where we should be at. Edinburgh traffic short 97 take out on the input 1 echo arrival inbound in rev, reducing to 5 or 200. Edinburgh Traffic Shuttle 97 Tango attended to 7,000 feet inbound Tartan. Approach checklist. Sparrow 1016 seatbelt on, minimums of 106 radio, auto brake medium, engine mode selected all. Flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. Hello, flight deck.
cabin secure for landing.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cool, cabin secure. So in case we go around, flying straight ahead 3,000 feet, then a right turn back towards the field. Speed back to 200. 30 miles. So to intercept the ILS, we need to 3,000 feet.
Edinburgh EG35 Yankee Hotel landing up to 24 to Edinburgh.
Edinburgh traffic short 97 Tango, turn in base for runway 24. Here comes the rain. $3,500 approach on AP1, AP2, reduce speed 180 knots. Show nice something I reduce speed 180 knots, head over traffic.
EG35 Yankee Hotel, ruling the 24.
Speed check, flaps 2. Lockstar, outstar.
Edinburgh traffic, EG35 Yankee Hotel, climbing 6,000, goes to 1 Charlie, Edinburgh.
There's another aircraft, there's a 2E Tomjet just lining up.
Edinburgh traffic 275 lining up runway 24.
Edinburgh traffic shuttle 97 Tango on the ILS 24, 16 track miles.
Edinburgh traffic 287 for immediate takeoff runway 24.
Edinburgh traffic shuttle 97 Tango reduced to speed 160 till 4. No visual yet. Get out. Speed check flaps 3. Approach speed. Flaps full. Speed check flaps full. Landing checklist go around altitude 3000. And you can memo London Blue. And the traffic show 97 Tango short finals runway 2 cover.
275 airport, let me know 6000.
Checked. Not sure. On my side. Manual flight.
Deliver traffic, tweet into park, let me know flight level 130.
Launch.
above. Retard. Read minimum. Left.
Transponders. Yes, screen. Manual braking. That's a bit rough and ready. After landing radar, predictive emergency system is up after line complete. Hello, traffic. Shuttle 97 Tango vacating at Bravo. AP on and AP start.
A very warm welcome to our destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the fasten seatbelt
Ground
sign
short
will be switched
97
on.
Tangos with your Bravo.
Once it's safe to do so, please take care when you open
Shuttle
your head lockers,
97
as items
Tango,
may
welcome
remove
to Edinburgh.
alcohol out of
Taxi
injury.
stand 7 via
You can
Alpha,
now make
Echo
calls
and
with your
Foxtrot.
data services on your handheld
Land 7
electronic
Alpha Echo
devices.
Foxtrot, Shuttle 97 Tango.
To check that you have all of your personal belongings with you before you leave the aircraft. If you require any assistance here at our destination, then please speak to our ground staff colleagues who will be happy to help. Those customers who have ordered special assistance to leave the aircraft today, please remain seated until the aisle around you is clear and our crew will be on hand to assist you. Finally, on behalf of all of us here at British Airways and the One World Alliance, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us. It's been our pleasure looking after you, and we hope to welcome you on board again sometime soon. Once again, thank you, and a very good afternoon to you all.
Next to the EasyJet. Operator. Engine, I think is available.
Cabin crew, doors to manual cross check.
Brake released, engines. I'll check this. Pipe breaker chocks, sets, engines off, wing lights off, fuel pumps off, pipe jets complete. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us on this short flight today. Hope we see you all again very soon. Take care and speak to you soon.